Hey boys, we're back today with some more Risk of Rain 2 lore, and today we're going to be talking about the good old Death Mark, which is one of my favorite items, especially if you have a character with a lot of status ailments or whatever. But basically its effect is, enemies with 4 or more debuffs are marked for death. Increased damage taken by 50% per stack from all sources for 7 seconds. It's pretty dope, makes you blow stuff up really fast. But moving on to the 3D model. The 3D model itself looks really cool because it's a skull, and it's probably from some type of alien because, as you know, humans have about 12 teeth on each top and bottom row, and this skull basically only has 4 teeth, so it's probably some alien species of some kind, and it has the specific death mark itself on its forehead, which is probably some type of curse or something like that. But all right, moving along to the flavor text, it basically reads, "Everyone said that I was crazy to search for lost artifacts on Mars. Idiots. There hasn't been any proof of a previous civilization, but I've always trusted my gut. This skull proves that I'm right, that something did exist here before. That smug professor at the university, always disparaging my research. I love seeing the look on his face as I shook his hand. Idiot. Karma must have been working overtime. I heard he fell ill shortly after. I suppose my success was just too much for him. In fact, everyone I've shown seems to not be returning my calls. Are they avoiding me? Are they too scared that this news would shake up their academic communities? Too proud to admit I'm right? I'll find someone who will give me the recognition I deserve. I've worked too hard and done too much. If I don't keep going, I think I just might die." Okay, basically this flavor text is really cool because basically it shows you that those that interact with the Death Mark, or get, except for the owner primarily, those that interact with the Death Mark are marked for death and they will die due to interacting with the Death Mark. And ironically, the person that's the owner of it doesn't die. Even in the game, you aren't affected by the Death Mark by you owning it, but he says at the end, the narrator says at the end that I just might die, which means, I'm guessing if you don't show with the other people, they won't succumb to the curse of the Death Mark. So maybe if you don't interact with other people and show them the Death Mark to keep it going, then you'll be marked for death and you'll die yourself, which is actually insane. And it also gives us, since he found it on Mars, it shows that there was some life on Mars at some point, some type of alien species, because the skeleton itself isn't it's not similar. It's somewhat similar to humans, but it's definitely an alien species. So let me know what you guys think. Like, sub, share, and if you guys want to pick up Risk of Rain, hit the link in the bottom, help support the channel, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.